It's Auntie Cat again. Okay, today I'm going to teach you how to cook sambal goreng. Okay, I like to cook Malay food because it's spicy and it's very tasty. Okay, so let me show you what are the ingredients. Okay, so it's very simple. You can see that these are like 4 to 5 chilies. I already take out the seed. Okay, and then for the onions, okay, it's around 8 to 10. Okay, I like more onions, right, because it tastes better. And then 4 cloves of garlic. Okay, so and then we have here the dried shrimps is around 100 grams. Okay, these are the 4 ingredients which I will blend later, okay, to make the paste. Okay, so now here you can see that we have this long beans. Okay, long beans, I try to cut it in this shape. You can see, okay, it's a shorter, yeah, like this one, like slanting. Okay, so it looks better. And then this is tempeh. Tempeh is very good because it has very high source of protein. So I actually use 5 tempeh today in one block, right? Because this is very tasty. It's one of my favorite tempeh. I'm going to fry this later, okay, over the oil. And here is our tofu. Okay, I have here 3 pieces of medium-sized tofu, which I will fry later. Okay, so what are the things that you need to to add up to the ingredient? Actually, you need 1 teaspoon of belacan, okay, and then some sugar. Okay, if you want it to be like when you cook, right, you find that it's not salty, you can just add a bit of salt. Okay, I'll come back again after I blend the spice. You see, I have blended the paste just now. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I am going to fry the tofu and the tempeh. Okay, so we just do a little bit of deep fry, but not too brown. Okay, so I'm going to put in, make sure the oil is hot. Okay, you cut the tempeh into cube size. Okay, I'm going to put inside the oil has to be hot, then you put in your tempeh. Medium fire, okay? We fry it over medium fire until it is golden brown. Just fry like for 5 minutes. Until it's golden brown. Tempeh has a very high protein, so even kids, right, if you don't want to cook in spicy chili, you can also fry and then make it as a side dish when you eat your rice. Yeah, you can fry it and then serve at the dinner table. Okay, so a little while more, we are done. It's very easy. Sometimes you can see that in nasi lemak, right, they will fry tempeh and then they are going to serve as a side dish on the nasi lemak. Or you can see it in nasi sambal goreng. Yeah, okay, so it is almost done now. So you don't have to fry until very dark brown. Okay, it's just slightly brown, that will do. Okay, yep, around just 5 minutes. We are done with frying the tempeh. Okay, so we take out from so now you can lower the flame a little bit. When you put in the tofu, right, it will splash, or if not, you can just pat dry the tofu and then you put it into frying. Okay. same for the tofu, you fry like golden brown, okay? So for tofu, it might take longer than 5 minutes until it is golden brown, yeah? Okay, you can up the fire. So when you fry your tofu, let it fry for a while. Okay, don't stir first. Okay, because if you stir now, then the tofu will stick to the wok. Okay, so when you fry tofu, make sure the flame is the oil is hot. Okay, just let it fry for a while. Then only we are going to stir the tofu. You can choose to fry the tofu first, or you can choose to fry the tempeh. So the tempeh is really good. See, I'm eating it now. It's very tasty. Okay, see, the tofu is golden brown now. Okay, I lower down the fire. Then we can remove from the wok. Okay, don't fry it overly fry, okay, because we want the tofu to be soft. So I use a scotch paper to trap the oil. Okay, so now I don't need so much oil here. I just pour out some of the oil. Okay, and now I'm going to fry the paste. You can use the same oil, okay? You can use the same oil. Now on the medium fire, okay, you pour this blended paste into the wok. If you look at here, right, it's not enough oil, right? We'll just add a bit of oil more. Okay, for a medium fire. Make sure you fry the paste around 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, must make the aroma from the from the onions, from the garlic and the chili. Yeah. Until we just need slightly bit more oil. Okay. Now you can add the belacan into the paste and fry together. Things that we need to add a bit more oil. I don't add a lot of oil at one go. I just see to make sure that I fry the paste nicely. Okay, so later I'm going to fry this inside the paste. Actually, you can use oil to fry this the long beans to make it softer. But I also can do it inside together with this paste. But sometimes I actually fry this separately, right? Lightly fry, so that it is not so raw. Okay. But now I'm going to make it simpler by putting a bit of oil. Okay. Because I'm going to put in the long bean. and fry together with my paste. Okay, now after 5 minutes, right, you can smell the aroma from the paste already. Okay, then I can add in the long beans and fry. Okay, so for the long beans, because it's very raw, right, so you have to fry like around 7 minutes, yeah, to make sure it is really cooked. You can see that yeah, it's still very raw. Okay, so you add a bit of oil. Okay, I'm going to fry this long bean until you see the color become slightly darker. Then it is considered cooked. Okay, because if not, it will be very raw. Then when you try and eat it, right, it doesn't taste really good. Okay, so now, okay, I'm going to let it cook for a while. I will add a little bit of water. I'll just add a little water here, okay, to long bean can cook well and it's not too dry. As you can see that it's well coated now. You can add in the sugar right now, okay, but later we're going to taste whether there is enough salt. Okay, it's around 1 tablespoon or so. I like to use brown sugar in my cooking. Yeah, I don't use white sugar anymore because brown sugar is more healthier compared to the white sugar. Okay, you can see the color of the long bean, right? It turns darker green now. Okay, so we will fry a little bit more before we add in these 2 ingredients. Okay, I have kaffir leaves which I didn't buy today. I'm supposed to get kaffir lime. Okay, kaffir lime leaves, right? You can add it together into the sambal goreng. So it has a very unique taste, kaffir lime, but I didn't manage to get it from market today. So I will just bear with it without the kaffir lime. Okay, so you can see, right, when I add a bit of water, the long bean cooks better. Because just now it's very dry, right? Okay, this dishes is supposed to be like, you know, a bit dry, yeah. But you can add water to make, you know, to make it like slightly, you know, with some sauces. Okay. Okay, now you can actually try and taste if it's salty and sweet. I mean, just taste. Yep, just nice. If you want to add a little bit of salt, you can, but I think the belacan taste is already salty. Okay, try not to add salt, you know, because else it will become too salty. Yeah. The sugar is just nice, and the belacan taste actually makes the whole dishes, yeah, salty. I mean, it's just nice. Okay, so you can see that our long bean is almost cooked, darker green now. I like to cook it a little bit longer because sometimes you have old folks at home, right? They prefer, you know, softer long bean, and my husband like to eat the long bean a little bit more softer. Okay. Yep, I think we are somehow quite done with frying the long bean. Like I say, you can actually fry in oil earlier, the long bean, so that it is softer when you cook together. Then you don't have to stir fry for that long. Okay. It's very easy to cook. Okay, so now I can add in the rest of my ingredient. Okay, the tofu. I fried the tofu earlier, and the tempeh. Okay, the fried tempeh. Okay, so you stir together. Lower your fire first. Stir together all the ingredients. Yeah, lower a bit. Now I put a lot of tofu and tempeh because normally I just use 3 blocks of tempeh. Okay, because I love it so much, so I just cook more today. As you can see, these dishes can feed around 6 to 7 people. Okay, so now I'm going to turn the heat to medium. Okay, so now I can actually taste the paste. Okay, so we can taste the paste whether just nice. Just 1 teaspoon of prawn paste, it's enough already. The whole dish is very tasty. Okay, so it's that easy. Okay, see? So easy. You can have your home cooked sambal goreng. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy.